Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I don't want to make this video too long, but this is really good. So this is the time now. I'm not going to say what grade I was in, but I can tell you it was when I was older. I'm not going to say what grade because then like people who know me can figure out like what math teacher, and I don't want to like throw any shade. But I have two stories to tell you. One about my math teacher and one about my science teacher. So they're from two different grades, but my math teacher story, he literally called my whole class loser. Alright, let me just put it in context. So we literally had a quiz, okay? And everyone in our class, I was in like a regular class. There's nothing wrong with being in a regular class, but like I was just like, I understood it enough. Like I should have been an honors, but I wasn't. Anyway, so everyone failed it except for me, and I got 100%. Now, the only reason I'm telling you this is because it sets like the context for the story. So then the next day he comes into class and everyone's talking, and he was like one of those teachers who tried to do like that thing where you don't really start teaching until the whole class stays quiet, and everyone kept talking, okay? And so I was like talking obviously too, but I wasn't like being rude about it. And so he literally, this man walks in front of the whole class and he has like a book.
Lucky this was handy.
He has his book and he takes it and it's his textbook and he goes like this on his desk. So he walks into the classroom and he's like, and I'm like, oh my god, and he's like,
you guys are losers. You guys don't stop talking. You guys don't stop doing anything. You guys don't do work. You will all fail the test, and I'm done teaching you. I'm done being your teacher. Blah 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 blah.
And I'm like, because this is like a grown man who just slammed his book down on his like the textbook, so it made that loud like down. So he just slams it down like on the table, and everyone is like, blah, 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 still talking. And he's like, I'm done teaching you guys. That's it. I'm done. I'm not teaching you guys today. You guys won't respect me. I'm not gonna respect you. You're not gonna get your education. Blah 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 blah. Which you can't really do, but he did it anyway. So he takes his desk. And so we're in a classroom where we all face him, okay? And his desk, like, we're all facing him, and his desk is, like, to the side. And he sits like this, so he faces the door. So he takes his desk, which is like this, and he just turns it, and it's just squeaking. So turns it so it's facing the whiteboard like us, and has his back to us. He literally turns his back to us, and then just sits like throwing a fit that our grade, we were older, but we weren't, like, older, that our grade was not listening to him. Like, what do you expect? You have to be nice to us. We're not just be like, yeah, definitely, yay. And so then, this is the best part of the story. This is literally the best part of the story. Now, let me put this context. I like reading, okay? Like, I read, but I don't, like, if I have the option to go on my phone, I go on my phone. But he had said at the beginning of the class, like, the expectations, like, I don't want any phones out, right? So when he does that, everyone's like, yeah, no teaching, no class today, we can do whatever we want. And I'm like, oh. And I did not want to be on his bad side. So I was like, you know what? Everyone pulls out their phone, they start vaping, don't vape, don't do it. But that's what people were doing. It's not okay, don't do it. But they start vaping, pulling out their phones, doing all this stuff that, like, shouldn't be doing. And so he doesn't realize because he has his back to us. He's not looking at the class. So I'm like, I was like, I don't want to be like, you know, I'd rather talk, but like I feel bad. I'm not trying to be that person. So I go in my backpack and I get my book, because what am I supposed to do? Like study math problems? No. So I get my book and I'm opening it up and I'm reading it and like 5 minutes goes by and he literally turns around and I hear his like chair turn around and he's like, because I was in the front, like, right behind his desk, so, like, I was the first one he sees, but, like, he obviously can see more than just me, and I'm the one, like, reading a book, and everyone else is, like, on their phones, like, going crazy. So he turns around, and he's like, Molly! And I'm like, like, with my book, and he's like, put that book away! And I was like, and I'm like, and this is the best part. So when he says, put that book away, I say, I'm kind of embarrassed for saying this. I wasn't trying to brag when I said this, but I was really like, I'm the only one who got 100% on the whole test, so I understand what you're teaching. And he's like, And I wasn't like the type of person to ever talk back to my teachers or ever be like, no. But like he's literally gonna yell at me when everyone else in the class has their phone out. Not everyone, obviously, like people were just staring at the ceiling or sleeping, but like pretty much everyone had their phone out. No one in the other class, no one in the whole class was reading. And he has the audacity to tell me, put your book away. Sir, good morning. Did I hear you right? Put my book away when everyone else is on their phone? So I literally I'm like, okay. And I put it away, and so then I'm like, alright, then I guess I'll just sit here. And he just stands there, like he just turns back around, and so I'm like, I'm just gonna go on my phone. So then I just go on my phone the rest of the period. Okay, sis, that's what you wanted? That's what you wanted? Fine. Period. That's what you're gonna get. I go on my phone. Fine. Whatever. So he didn't teach that whole entire 45 minutes. But it's still the point that like he has the audacity to tell me to put my book away. Oh my god. Okay, so then the other story is about my science teacher. We had a test, and on the test was like, how much do you like science on a scale of 1 to 5? So I put a 2. A 2, right? I thought this was like, oh, a feedback question, okay? Oh, no, sweetie. It was not a feedback question. You know what it was? It was a test question, because when I got my test back, I had -3 points because I like science 5. I didn't put 5 out of 5. I love science so much. Like, oh my god, I want to be a scientist. There's nothing wrong with being a scientist, but like, I don't like science. Now, this is the story that you guys have been waiting for. My science teacher, she decided to say,
Someone stole my Sharpie, guys. I know one of you guys has my golden Sharpie. I know one of you guys stole it. I know it.
And we're like, what? No, we did not steal your Sharpie, honey. And I didn't say that personally, but that's what everybody was saying. We did not steal our Sharpie. And if someone did, it's a golden Sharpie. I don't know what you want. Like, it's a Sharpie. So she said, someone stole my Sharpie, and until one of you guys confesses to it, you are all gonna stay inside for lunch, for recess, and then you guys only get 10 minutes of lunch until someone confesses. You're gonna take away our lunch because you think someone stole your Sharpie. It could have been any other class, but you think it's our class. She's like, I had it, and now it's gone, and I don't know where they put it. So after 2 days of staying inside, no one confessing, one of my friends, I know she didn't steal it because she had a whole collection of her own Sharpies. And she's like, I'm done with this. I'm done. She's like, I'm done sitting inside. So she's like, I'm just going to use my own golden Sharpie and say I found hers and be like, I found it somewhere, and buy another one because they're like 10 cents. So she takes her Sharpie and she's like, oh, I found this. And then my science teacher's like, okay, someone finally confessed. And my friend was like, no, I actually found this. And my science teacher like, And so she says my friend's name. She's like, you guys can all go to lunch now. Blank. Stay in here. Stay in the classroom. And we're all like, because we know she didn't steal it. And she gets attention for a week. Because she literally took one for the team and said, I found this. She didn't say she stole it. She didn't confess to it. She just said, I found this. Which she didn't find it. She used her own Sharpie. So she had to stay inside for recess and lunch for a week. Because my teacher thought that she stole it. Like, sir. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. So if you watched all the way to the end of the video, thank you so much for supporting me and watching it. And if any small YouTubers are watching this and you want to support each other down below in the comments, go for it. So hopefully this is entertaining. If you want more story times like this, let me know. Or if you just want like any content, comment down below what content you want. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please go check out my other videos about when I literally got lost at a college at midnight, and when we went psychotic in the store, me and my sister, and we got bullied. That was crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, me doing it alone. Let me know. Support each other in the comments if you guys are small to YouTube channel watching it, and please subscribe. I really want to grow my channel, and you guys can help me do that. So thank you guys so much for watching the whole video. I appreciate it so much. If you're here, thank you. I appreciate it. I love you all, and thank you. Bye! Subscribe!